Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 6 slices of Kilwins Fudge. These are actually half slices. So if you've ever seen like the MacLeod Island Fudge Company, those slices, that's what, this was like 2 of these put together was 1 slice. And we bought half of each flavor that we wanted. They did have some that we didn't get, just plain chocolate.
Peanut butter.
Yes. So this one down here is a peanut butter chunk. And this is the chocolate English walnut. And then this is the maple walnut. And then we have a turtle and a Penuche and a sea salt chocolate caramel. So we went to the Kilwins location that is in Spanish Springs, but they are in the Villages, Florida. Yeah, I need to say that. We're on vacation.
Spanish Springs doesn't mean much to you.
That's true. We are not in our house. We rented a house. We're on vacation in the Villages, Florida. So this is our rental home for the week. And so we went to Spanish Springs specifically because we wanted to try Kilwins. And so they gave us...
Yeah, the first time we were up there, they were closed, so we went back.
Right. So they gave us these knives, which I think are nice. Normally you get plastic knives in most places.
Yeah,
These are actually wood. We haven't had wood before, but I think that's
that
cool.
way if you want to take them out front, eat them at a table or whatever on the side.
Eat it in your car or whatever.
Your golf cart, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to try the sea salt chocolate caramel first. Now, I won't give you prices just because it's not going to matter. It is 110 calories per ounce. It says the perfect combination of chocolate, kettle-made caramel, and sea salt.
Does it say what it is?
It doesn't tell how much. It does on here.
Okay.
So it says sea salt chocolate caramel fudge was $20.99 a pound.
Wow.
And we got 0.26 pounds. So we paid $5.46. So if that's helpful, I can tell you that.
I split the caramel between the two. The bad thing about it is the only caramel was on that top. So I want to try some with that. I love that flavor though, and the texture. You can't beat that texture.
It is incredibly soft. The caramel has great big hunks of sea salt. Absolute perfection. Very, very sweet.
That is good, but it's just chocolate.
But it's melt in your mouth.
Oh yeah, literally melt. It's like eating a truffle almost. It's actually better than a truffle because it's a little thicker.
Yeah,
thicker and softer.
It's
really good.
That and now I think when we bought it, they had it. It was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just in one of their display cases, which is cool. Plus, the whole place is like cool.
Right, but this house is cool.
Yeah.
So what we did was we brought it back here. And we've left it out at room temperature.
Yeah.
And so if you do that, it literally will melt in your mouth.
Yep.
That is phenomenal.
It is very, very good. My only complaint is the salted caramel is only on the very top.
Yes.
It's a little bitty chunk.
And it would be nice if when they did each slice, they like put it on the top of a whole slice.
They do. If you got a whole like half moon.
I know. No, I'm saying on that part of it, on the side.
Oh, the whole top, like a loaf, like an icing.
Yeah.
When you get a half moon slice, they got one section going down that way, and they got another section. So you would have gotten 2, but it still would have only been 2 blobs on top of a whole piece of fudge.
Right.
Or if they just done it like mix it in, you know.
I'm getting salt in my teeth.
Yeah, it's very, very good. I'm not complaining about it. It's just I wish there was more caramel to it.
I know what you're saying. Okay, this is the chocolate English walnut.
Now this one feels a little firm.
Fresh English walnuts accent a deep, creamy chocolate fudge. It's 120 calories per ounce. Chocolate English walnut fudge is $20.99. Exactly the same. It is 0.22 pounds is what we got, and so it was $4.62 for what you see here.
That one's not quite as soft, but it's still very, very melt in your mouth. I like those walnuts. The The walnut flavor really comes through. That's nice. It almost has a, like when it melts, it almost has a marshmallowy kind of texture. Like a marshmallow cream, really soft.
Yes, this one is thicker. It's thicker than the first one, so it almost had like a little thin crust on it. Yeah. Not in a bad way. It's just probably where we've had it in this box.
Yeah, and where it's exposed to the air.
And but I like it. It's not as soft as the first one, but it is a very rich chocolate, and I do like the walnuts.
It's very good.
The next one is Turtle. It is rich chocolate, copper kettle caramel, and fresh pecans, hand paddled, not patted, hand patted. We ain't cooking burgers. You know. Hand paddled to perfection is what it says. 110 calories per ounce. Turtle is $20.99 a pound. It is 0.26 pounds is what the size we got, and so we paid $5.46. I wonder what the smallest pieces of this you could get were.
I know they just have halves that we saw. We may have been able to ask for a fourth. I don't know. I'm thinking if you see it in the case and you see they're in pieces of fourths, then other people would probably buy it. You know, because think about the little cubes we usually buy at a lot of places. That's nice. The caramel does have a different flavor than the first one, the sea salt.
Yes.
The caramel has a different flavor in it, and it has the pecans too. So
it's sweet. It's
still very soft too.
It's still a very sweet caramel, but it's missing all those big hunks of sea salt that we got in the first one. And the second one was walnuts. The pecans, I don't feel like you can taste them as much.
No, you get a little bit.
You get the texture and everything.
I'm gonna try some without the caramel.
But I don't feel like you necessarily, maybe because I ate it with the caramel.
No, I can see what you're saying.
You don't taste it.
You get the texture, you just don't get the flavor as much.
Not really.
Still very good.
It's still delicious, and that texture is a very traditional fudge.
It even has a little, like you said, like a little crust on it.
Yeah, it's
that's kind of sugary.
Yeah, it's like a little sugar grit, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, these are excellent, I think, because we've had some.
It's drier.
We've had some really crappy fudge.
We have.
In another state.
Oh.
Far away.
I know what you're talking about. Far away.
In a state of the United States, far away.
Yeah.
We had some of the crappiest fudge you can ever imagine.
Make me a bud so I can fly far away.
Far away from that fudge.
Okay.
It was awful.
This is Penuche. And we have made Penuche on the channel.
Yeah, does it give a description of what it is?
It is brown sugar. Brown sugar lends an old-fashioned taste to this classic hand-paddled fudge. It's mainly brown sugar. It's 110 calories per ounce.
I don't remember making this.
We did. $20.99 a pound, 0.20 pounds is what we got. It was $4.20.
I wasn't doubting you. I just don't remember.
Oh, I know. I'm sure it's because I made it.
Oh, no. I may not have been around.
You would have been around to review it.
Not to make it, though. That's okay. No, it's not bad.
I'm going to be honest.
I like the chocolates better.
I like the one I did better. I looked it up. Mine, we made it 10 months ago.
No, that actually looks like just fudge.
It was, the name of my video is Penuche Fudge. The recipe is from Taste of Home. I like this. It has that, what's that, sweetened condensed
milk kind of
flavor to it. I like my recipe better. And that's saying a lot because this has been phenomenal fudge. But I like the recipe on my channel better. So if you're interested in making Penuche, I remember it wasn't that hard to make.
This is okay. It's very sweet. I think the flavor is what's kind of
incredibly sweet.
I think the flavor is where it's kind of like okay. It's just I mean it's not bad at all. If you got a piece, I think you would like it. I had to get a drink too.
It's so sweet.
It's so sweet and rich. I think you would like it if you got it, but just know it's not. I was expecting it when they said brown sugar. I was expecting like literally to taste like brown sugar. And it really does. It does have kind of that sweet condensed milk kind of flavor.
Mine did though. The one that it's not mine.
Like
it's Taste of Home. But when I made it, it did.
Yeah.
It tasted more like brown sugar.
It's good, but I like all 3 chocolates better.
More than that one.
Yeah.
Yes, I do too.
So, which piece do you want? You want M&Ms and not these hunks, do you?
Yeah. Yeah. If you cut it, looks like if you cut it on the end, we get it. That's just how it looks. Okay, this is called Peanut Butter Chunk. Kilwins' own peanut butter, smooth chocolate fudge, and colorful M&Ms. It's 110 calories per ounce. Peanut butter, chocolate. Okay, it is, on the receipt it says peanut butter chocolate chunk gem fudge. $20.99 a pound, 0.26 pounds is $5.46. Okay.
Those M&Ms are like whatever they are, gems, whatever.
No, it says M&Ms on the.
Okay. They have no texture to them. It's like the shell has been softened somehow, and the flavor is just. Again, it's just okay. What do you think about the peanut butter?
The peanut butter, it's not bad, but I don't think it's as good as our homemade peanut butter fudge.
No, the 2 ingredient peanut butter fudge is just as good.
Okay, there's 2 fudge recipes on the channel.
The real fudge.
I've gotten so many comments that the 2 ingredient peanut butter fudge, you get old school people that are like, you don't want, these young people don't want to cook anymore and they don't know how to work in the kitchen. And I've gotten so many comments like that.
Oh, really?
And it's
we got
like,
a regular fudge recipe.
We have a regular fudge recipe on the channel too. This is for people who don't want to do all that work. They can make it really easy with 2 ingredients.
And it tastes almost as good.
If you want to do all that work, we have that on the channel too. And it's delicious. I actually like our old fashioned one. I like both. I like the 2 ingredient one. But I like the old-fashioned one.
The old-fashioned one just has a richer flavor.
It does. The old-fashioned one is better.
Yeah.
But
so the 2 ingredients are really
pretty darn good too if you want to cut corners. I think both of those recipes are better than that. Yeah. And I tell you, the M&Ms is not doing it any favors. I completely agree with you.
Yeah, it's like you don't get that crunch from the M&Ms.
There's no texture. It's lost all the M&M texture.
Yeah, and I don't really taste me. And these little chocolate chunks is like chocolate fudge put in there.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
But it doesn't really, you can't really taste it.
No.
So it's just kind of like this mediocre peanut butter flavor.
I agree. It's very surprising.
Yeah.
And because I was really hoping for a great peanut butter flavor.
I really like their chocolate.
I do too.
You know what? We've had a lot of fudge though, and we've liked the chocolate, not the peanut butter. Because it takes a special peanut butter to be good.
We're kind of snotty when it comes to.
Well, that's just not any good. It's just not good peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm kind of a peanut butter snob, and and so it makes me. I kind of wish I had bought one of their peanut butter cups because they had those, and I didn't. But now it tells me I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it.
No,
just buy a Reese's cup. So. Maple walnut is maple flavor and fresh walnuts hand paddled into our smooth copper kettle fudge. I know, I'm picturing them back there going, pow, pow, pow.
You and me, baby.
yeah, exactly. How many people know that song? 110 calories.
Especially with me butchering it.
I know, sweat, baby. $20.99 a pound, 0.23 pounds, $4.83 is how much we paid. Okay.
That has, again, it's got a little crust on it, so it's sugary on the outside, but the middle part of that is so soft. I mean, like literally as soft as the first one was, like marshmallowy soft. That's good. That's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever said maple necessarily. I think the aftertaste is a little maple.
I think they didn't go overboard with it.
I'm glad.
I am too.
It's not like a maple nut goodie. It's not that strong. It's more.
No.
It's more cut back than that.
Yeah, I think so too.
I like it.
It's extremely sweet and very, very rich, and you're gonna want to drink some milk or something.
All these are very rich.
Zero.
Honestly, all of it. You want another drink?
No, I'll wait.
All of these are very rich. Honestly,
I think so too. I'm really impressed with the maple. Though.
Maple's good.
Love the texture.
Yeah.
You do taste the walnut. I like that because the pecans you just didn't taste.
No.
Okay, so time for favorites.
The salted caramel probably is my ultimate favorite.
That's
even though you don't get the salted caramel all through it, it's still
That's
really good.
I completely agree. That's my number one.
Probably the walnut chocolate.
Okay.
And then I'd probably pick the maple, and then the turtle.
Mine's the same, except I'm going to switch. I'm going to say the sea salt's number one. The number two is going to be maple, and number three is going to be the chocolate walnut. Yeah, so I'm just switching those two.
Yeah. I would never get the peanut butter.
I would never get the peanut butter, and they had just plain peanut butter.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah, just a hunk of their peanut butter. But now I know that I really didn't care for that peanut butter that much.
Probably don't like just the fudge. I mean, the chocolate, though, it would probably be good.
They had plain chocolate, yeah. But I wouldn't get the M&M peanut butter, and I would not get the Penuche again.
Yeah.
But the rest of them are outstanding.
Yeah, anything with chocolate in it seems to be good.
Yes,
or anything
absolutely.
that's chocolate based is good.
Yeah, so they are located in a bunch of different states.
It's like they're all over the place.
They are.
Except Kentucky.
Yeah, they're not. They're not in Kentucky. They're not in West Virginia. I don't know. No, they're not in West Virginia. They're not in like Maine. And they're not over to the West Coast. They're not on the West Coast.
Like California and stuff.
Right. But they're mainly, there's a ton in Florida, there's Michigan. I mean, they're all over the place. So if you're interested, then check out their website and see if they have a location near you. Because it seems like a lot of the places they list are like touristy type places. And so you might very well have a location that you can go check out. Because they have a lot more than fudge. They have all kinds of chocolates. They have ice cream. They have ice cream cakes. They had candy apples. Not candy apples. They have chocolate covered apples.
They might have caramel apples.
Caramel apples.
Yeah.
But not red candy apples.
Right. They might have had those. We just didn't see them.
They didn't have them today. Right. Put it that way. But they have a lot to choose.
Tons of stuff.
Yes.
It would take you, and they have ice cream and everything. So I mean, it would take you a while. They had ice cream cakes. You could buy ice cream in a little, what were they? Quarts or something like that.
Yeah.
So they had all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So you'll have to let us know if you've ever been there, you have one in your area. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.